Hi Capricorn, I hope you're well. Welcome back. My name is Shannon. If you're new, audio discretion advised if you have little ones on. This is an audio reading. I think I forgot to put it on a couple of the other videos, so I'll have to go fix that. But anyway, welcome to the channel. It is a channel that looks at a lot of criminal activity, and not everybody's dealing with that. It's just crimes of the heart, really. I'll try to be as general with the information as I can, and so it gets real intense though, and I need to tell you that I feel energy and I can be very sharp with it, okay? I'm just speaking from that space, so please don't take offense. If you take offense, I guess you do. I'm not trying to be offensive. I just allow the Most High God just to speak right from that space, okay? I can't stand wickedness. It's retarded. It's crazy in our earth, and so I go after it, okay? It's just what I'm called to do on this channel. But anyway, we are trying to look at love situations. And I said on another video that love is just as powerful as hatred is. Okay, on the opposite side of that is it's just as intense. And so, you know, it's kind of by right going to kind of go with that energy anyway for crime for some people. So as soon as you live life, you're dealing with that. Let's just go ahead and get started. Let's see what the Most High God wants to bring out. I have a homemade deck, and your overall energy is going to be like the strength card. It is the letter Het in the Hebraic language. In the older way of saying it, you use the back of your throat, and it's the Het. But it is the now modern day Chet. Somebody's name could be Chet as well. It is the pictograph, though, of a wall, and it actually looks like a ladder that's on its side. It has different meanings to it. It can be a doorway. It is like passing from one space to the next, also representing that wall, protecting from outside things as well. It's like a dividing type of a wall that can be used to divide, like a room. Something like that is here, and so whatever side of that wall you're on, or whatever's happened while you were passing from one space to the next. It also is like births and deaths and things like that can go to this energy as well. Then that's what we're going to take a look at. This is what the Most High God wanted to bring out for your overall energy. Now, the strength card also go back to, you know, having to, you know, release harsh judgments and things like that, because if you are having to have to be protected, or you're trying to do something where somebody has to be protected, there's harshness then out here for whatever that is. So I'm seeing prison bars looking at that pictograph, and I did have the prison that the prison card did come out somewhere. And for some of y'all, you're dealing with maybe you're just dealing with somebody who's already been in the pen. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess all those cards are going to jump out. But I am seeing that type of energy here. We have the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Star, the Knight in Shining Armor, the Death card in reverse, and the Ace of Wands that jumped out as I was talking to you all. Let me study this for a second. So, you know, the Death card coming out like that in the reverse can have a meaning of somebody's trying to avoid. There's like really deep secrets around death matters than there is, and they are doing that. But it can have a meaning of somebody trying to avoid the inevitable that's going to take place around something. Okay, some type of a judgment is here. Somebody is dealing with their ex specifically. It just came out in the Sagittarius reading, and the Most I said it's time for the ex to move on and stop their stuff, okay? Because somebody is and has been doing some stupid somewhere, and it's ridiculous, and they won't let go, and they're hanging on, and so something's out here around something that has been premeditated with the Four of Swords. This is like a death of a person, and you do have the Death card out here, or a death of somebody's idea is out here. Okay, whatever that is, it's time for somebody to stop whatever this is about, whatever they did, and they don't want to face what they freaking did somewhere. The inevitable is going to take place. Whatever they've been trying to hide behind the wall, or you have, or whatever took place behind closed doors, or whatever that is, could be, you know, around money, with the Death card, sex, things on property are here with that wall. Whatever that was, it's transformed everything, especially if somebody did physically die. then something's out here. Okay, that's known with the star card being here. So some type of secrets out here with your energy is known about something being exposed. Okay, some type of the mouth is the pictograph of the star card. And the King of Swords is a very detached individual. Now that's authority, and so maybe you work for the law. Obviously the law is here. Like I said, I seen those bars there. Okay, and there'd be a fugitive here then with the Death card coming out. The King of Swords is very sharp and to the point. If he's upright, he's going to just want the facts. Just give me the facts, because I'm just here to not put my emotion in it. I need the facts of what I'm looking at here. And he's like very calculated type of an individual, but he's in debauchery and he's hateful and he is detached in the negative of his energy, and he's a warlock. Okay, and he's standing here with no tip on his sword anymore, nothing more to say. He's bent to 50 billion ways to every day of the week that you can name in every language and all that kind of stuff. And his shield is on the floor, which means he's got issues in his heart real bad. Okay, about something. There definitely is something about the law, because the FBI goes back to the Death card, and again the King of Swords has a meaning of somebody like that. But we also have the police card of the knight in shining armor. Okay, if there was something around some love situation, then there was. If it ended and it's your ex and they're crazy over it still today, then they are, and they've been hunting somebody and doing some bullcrap around some stuff, then I guess that's what it's showing for some cases out here. Show me this Death card. Show me this Death card. Okay, this came out in the Libra reading, so if this King of Swords for some of y'all would be an actual Libra, but it could be anybody, any sign. It could be you showing up that way, positive or negative with that energy. But this shows, this Three of Pentacles shows somebody trying to break this chain here, and they can't do it, and everybody's watching the person just sitting there with all their might trying to pull something apart, and they can't do it. But the Three of Pentacles is about a collaborating thing. Okay, somebody did do something in secret, collaborated something, made some type of an agreement, had some premeditated thing go on about a death matter, and if something sexual was around that, or money or whatever, then that's what's showing out here. Came out with the Nine of Wands, and this is very oppressive stuff. It's having to push through because something's been a war out here with this, especially somebody's had to be protected because somebody's on the loose being a crazy creep. At the bottom of the deck is the Tower, and this also is the same energy with the Star out here. So if this is also an Aquarian, some big Aquarius energy, then it's really here three different types of ways as well. Whatever that is, there's just something very much known and seen and understood, and somebody's watching with the Tower. It was really big just a second ago in the Sagittarius reading. So we're just going to take some more cards out here. Show me some stuff that's known entirely with this Jehovah that you want to bring out, that you want to expose. What is this? The Gentleman. Okay, well, this is also a professional card, so it's known about either you are a professional person. This is a younger or an older person card. He could be upright or not. Same stuff that I just said with the King of Swords, because he is a professional person. It's known about whoever that person is. He's around the situation, investigating it. Something happened to him. That's you. This also is a card that tells you got to be logical here. And that's exactly what the King of Swords also is. I got to be very calculated because I'm dealing with the opposite side of that energy that's very calculated and smart as well. If this is your partner, this Gentleman card can have a meaning of your partner. And somebody, if you are working for the law and there is somebody that's OMG and they're trained just as you're trained there, then somebody does have somebody dangerous out here. Hold on a minute, because I'm getting some stuff come through my spirit, and somebody is dealing with somebody right beside them. But somebody's showing up like a knight, and another one's showing up like a king for those cases out here. Somebody's an actor with that star being here, but somebody has knowledge of that. And if somebody is really keeping something real quiet around a situation, somebody still has knowledge of that. Obviously, the person doing that knows it. Somebody's got a partner that's connected to something, and this is your boss. But the gentleman card has a specific meaning of your partner is here. Whatever that means for you. Somebody's acting out here around something. Show me more information. What else is known out here with the Capricorn energy? The tree. This is very sacrificial. This is also telling you to use your mind as well, because that's all the King of Swords is. I'm mental. I just want, facts, figures, dates, times. Then I got to calculate what I'm doing, and then I got to whatever, and that's that energy. And somebody's having to deal with that energy and using your mind. This is about getting grounded as well. What else? So the garden is also known about. This is there's a professional out here for some of y'all's cases. This is somebody in the spotlight, especially with that star being here. The garden is concerts, so there is a professional that way, and it's also groups and support systems out here that's known about. Because if this situation is known about, somebody is in danger somewhere, having to be behind a wall, or they're trying to get somebody to get in jail because they do, then there's some type of watching energy. But we also got somebody that they know that they trying to avoid the inevitable from taking place, because they can only go so far. The most I can knock somebody's tower down on some stupidness out here that's going on, if that person's detached and dangerous like that. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is the Sun card, and this is positive because something is going to take place for a victory's sake. I've seen the word victory come out. It came out in that Libra reading. It just came out in the I think it was a Scorpio reading, and we had good energy come out around the Sagittarius reading as well, because there was devils all over there as well. But this also tells us, again, somebody's puffed up in their pride and conceit and ego is one of the meanings of the Sun card. So the Tower also has the same meaning. I mean, people don't do their cray-cray for no reason. They're trying to break something apart that's not going to be broken apart. And if this energy... Obviously, for some people, they're trying to break away from something, but they're a player, and they know that they've built on something they can't get out of. They're stuck there, fine. Then they play around that. They're also trying to break something away that whoever's got the party that it's meant to be for that person, and your ex is a creep, and it's safe for you to love, because the Most High's brought that out. They're trying to break that connection, but they are never going to be able to accomplish that, because that's meant to be by the Most High God. Okay, so take it as it applies, and whatever role you're playing within this matter. The conversations card. This shows a bunch of people also gathering around and talking, and it's showing all those people watching that one person trying to break those chains apart. This is a final verdict to something. Because it's come from the heavens. When the sun comes out, that's a force. When the tower comes down, that's a force. There's something very social out here with your energy in a really big way. With the conversations card showing all those people, and the Three of Pentacles, and the Death card has a meaning of a sea of people. And the garden is groups and support systems. And then the Joyful card just came out, and it shows people dancing around. And I get that same picture with the Four of Swords, even though that's a death of a person, death of an idea, or resting after a broken heart. The picture shows people dancing. So something happened around some public place of some sort. Something's come out of that, then something's out here with that energy, I guess, is what it's showing. And there's been a war around it, and somebody's lost their little mind, I guess, somewhere. Show me more information. But there is a judgment going on out here, and it's known that the Most High has been knocked this tower down. The Gift card and the Butterfly. This is a change. Again, something is fixing to be knocked down. There's the Prison card right there at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, again, if somebody been putting you in prison and they need to go to prison, it's going to change. There's a change coming. There's a new beginning out here. Something's joyful about those of you who are dealing with this bullcrap that's going on in these readings. Show me some words out here for Capricorn. Give me just a second. I'll take several words. You just put them where they apply and chunk out the ones that don't belong to your story. Okay. Somebody says, I melt when you're around me. Okay. And so there's conversations going on, and if you're melting this King of Swords heart, and he's upright, then that's something, because that person is like very, very cold type of energy to come out. Anyway, something happened around somebody saying that, and something's crazy come out of it, then so be it. There's a love situation out here. The Most High said that there is going to be a resolution of this dilemma. Thank you. It says judgment on the card. Thank you, Jehovah. The next card says that Jehovah is going to trample on the enemy, and they're going to be ashamed, and they are going to be embarrassed. That is that tower coming down. Somebody's pride and ego, that King of Swords in the negative, he don't have no point to make anymore. There is no point left on his sword. Okay, he's just standing there alone in his coldness, trying to break something that he never can break if it's not meant to be, or change. The most I can change, or open a door or shut it. Okay, so anyway, the next card says an ending is here. Okay, well, it's here. And since somebody tried to stop that judgment, but you can't stop it, it's here. It's here. Thank you. Hold on. Then we have something around a truck driver situation is here. Somebody's also been decaying by water. And so, again, somebody's going to prison for something. Somebody knows that information. They know what they're dealing with out here around some murderous thing. Okay, that came out yesterday. Somebody's in the mob. Okay, well, somebody took a gift and a bribe for that murder, then they did. Okay, the next card says a driver is, okay, so there is a truck driver and a driver out here. If that person died, or if that person's involved in an investigation by some death matter, or whatever the connection is, then I get there's something out here with that. Okay, or maybe they're in the mob, I don't know. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. The Most High said that there is upright government out here, and they are Jehovah's team. Thank you, Jehovah, for people who love you and fear you, and for the angels. Jehovah says to get up right now. Somebody needs to get up and go to their family. That's interesting, because in the Libra reading, it was a totally different card, and it also was making the same type of a statement to somebody with that energy. And you don't have to be afraid. I don't care. We don't fear no evil. Don't care who's in the mob. The Most High said he is going to trample on this party that's doing the stupidness out here. Whatever's taking place, somebody needs to go to prison, people. People need to get up and do the right thing. Because somebody also thinks that they can just, snort out their nose and try to use their bullying. That King of Swords would be just that, to get his way. And I don't think so. Not today. Whoever that is for you in your situation, Most High said to get up right now. And go to your family. Your family needs you, people. The Most High said don't turn from your flesh. Okay? You're violating the Most High God's word by doing that. There's a fool out here who's very envious, their rottenness in their bones. Well, and then there's a liar out here. Yeah, that liar energy and that devil and all that stuff was just also in that Sagittarius energy reading as well. It's really, really huge. It's because, again, somebody is working side by side, somebody's partner. If they're dirty around you, then they are involved in something. Okay? Somebody's partner is out here involved in something. They're a liar, or somebody's being investigated. They're the manipulator catching this fool. I don't know however it's going, but anyway, something's out here. So it's interesting. We have the tower out here, which is the eyeball, and the card also came out about seeing and perceiving and stuff like that, and vision. So my hands found it again. It's the word Ra in the Hebraic language. Now, Ra can also mean something evil, and something evil is out here, folks. Somebody's decaying by water. Somebody by God, just slaughtered somebody, and then they just walked off. What in the world? So that's why it's showing somebody's having to be protected from this idiot. They're dangerous. Somebody is. Okay, so this is also making reference to like an unknown bird of prey with really keen eyesight. Because so somebody does see, and that's the Most High God. He's watching. It's his vision. Now, if this is a connection to an ophthalmologist or an optometrist or something like that, since the eyeball is coming out here, the King of Swords can go to medical and stuff like that. So I'll just throw it out here. Okay, whatever that means for you. show me Capricorn energy. So the torch is out here. Interesting, because y'all do have the Ace of Wands that is in this reading, which is also a torch. This goes to a for sure justice that's going to take place. So something happened for some of you all around a misunderstanding. It's got out of hand and somebody died over that thing, I guess. Somebody hired mob over it, I guess, and that is shame. But anyway, the K in the C, and it looks like a V, and the K and the C is the justice card that was over that Libra reading, and so that energy is really strong in the connection here with you all. So whatever that means for you. But this is some type of a forgiveness and all that kind of stuff. There's going to be justice or something, folks, because the Most High said so. He's helping with whatever this is, and he's got eyes watching some idiot that thinks that they're all that in a bag of chips, and they're not. Get up, go to your family, do what you got to do. If you've done all you can do, then you just need to sit there and pray and let the Most High just knock somebody's pride and ego down and their fear down, and just have them just hear the Most High, pray that their ears would open and they just get up and move forward. Somebody needs to get out of society, because somebody out here in this reading is very dangerous. Until next time, shalom.